Taurus, welcome to your bonus in-depth reading. That is Celtic Cross. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. And of course, happy birthday. Celtic Cross reading, as with any tarot reading, take it resonates, leave it does not. And do keep in mind this is about your collective's core energy read. There's a good chance I will see a them or they pop up, but it's not about them or they. No. It's about you. How you're reacting to the situation, what you're thinking about it, what you're feeling about it, so on and so forth. But as it resonates, as I said, and then of course reverse energies as you see fit. But yeah, do keep in mind these are general collective reads, not one-to-one private, so they may not resonate at all, which I know is frustrating, but it's also normal. If that happens, check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. Right. What's up? What's going on for Taurus? Finally, we have the rain. It's nice and gentle right now, but oh boy. Started out a bit louder than that, and that's okay. It's overdue, as I was complaining in the last check-in. It's like, where's all this rain? I'm swollen, I'm puffy, and I can't breathe. And now the rain's here. Yay. It was predicted, days ago. There you go. The weather can be a lot like tarot. There's what we understand is coming, but then it arrives when it arrives. If at all. What's going on? Show me. Taurus. First card down. Yeah. Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords crossing. Yeah. Okay, crowning you. Strength. Past, Knight of Wands, yeah. Exiting the world. Okay. Before you, Five of Wands. Oh. No. Strength's the Tower. Nine of Swords in your environment. Taurus, honey, what are we doing? Page of Wands, hopes and fears. The outcome is the Hermit. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad to see that, because we need that. Nine of Wands, mad, angry, frustrated, blocking. Knight of Swords crossing. I will not give or receive nothing about nobody anywhere. You're like no. No action, no communication. Leave me alone. Now, I get that energy. I do. I have my moments, too. Leave me alone. If you know what's good for you, leave me alone. Yours is just straight up, though. Because I'm a Scorpio, I have a creepy little smile attached to my face when I'm like that. But you're like, just don't. Like, you're just straight up, don't. Yeah. Anything that you perceive as a threat or you don't want to deal with, it will get shut down sooner rather than later. Strength is crowning you. You're like, I know exactly how I'm using strength today. Thank you. Because as I often tell people, I'm always curious about how you're using strength. Whenever people show me that, it's always assumed to be positive. But, and it can be. But, it takes as much strength to push something away from you to just pull towards you. And right now you're like, and I mean it. Okay. Straight up. Knight of Wands in the past. You used to be. That doesn't mean it's over. It's just I can see where you used to be a little more carefree. A little more yay energy. A little happier, a little lighter, Taurus. Where you didn't think about blocking energies. You were just feeling good. Okay. Currently we're not feeling that. The world, a cycle is trying to exit your life. It's trying. You're trying to help it exit too. You want this thing out of your life, out of your energy, out of your hair, whatever. Whatever Taurus has, you want it outside and away from you. Get away. And it's trying to exit, but there is some sort of tug-of-war here with the Five of Wands. I don't know, some sort of ongoing argument, battle of wills, frustration, internal, external, a little bit of both. You might have a lot of fire in your chart, by the way. The Tower's in your strength. I can bring the house down If you go there, I will bring it down. I will bring it down upon everybody's head, including my own. Keep pushing, see what happens. Yeah. That's what's up. You know, this is my point of view. This tower, it shows up in somebody's strength. You better believe it. I mean, it's just easier. If you want to bring the house down, you will. I don't think you want to. I really don't. Whatever this is, you've given it ample warning to leave you alone or get out of your life or stop trying to get me to interact because that ain't happening. I don't want to, and you can't make me. And it's trying to take the hint, but it won't complete the hint. Otherwise, honey, it should be the other way around. So I'm kind of frustrated for you. I know you want this to stop. You don't want to have to keep defending yourself and keep kind of safeguarding your energies. It really should be the other way around. The fight should be exiting. Your need to be defensive or block or be frustrated, that should be exiting. The world should be complete. Unfortunately, it's this way. I don't want you to have to get in that space. I really don't. But something here keeps stepping to you, even though they know, or whatever the situation knows is supposed to exit. I hope you don't have to go there either. I really don't. Nine of Swords in your environment. You are stressed out. You are stressed out. You showed me two individual cards, Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords, of negative experience of the self. You don't like what's happening in your environment. You don't like how you're reacting to this. I don't blame you. This is an ugly place to be. Page of Wands and your hopes and fears. There's such a little guy in the hopes and fears. Something tells me you don't doubt yourself too much right now. The Hermit's in the outcome. When this is done, when this is complete, you're going to be able to look back on this, apologies. That's my lisp kicking in. You're going to be able to look back on this path and say, okay, this is what I learned from this. Okay. The wisdom will kick in, the experience will kick in, the insight, the reflection will kick in, the healing will kick in. But specifically, what did I learn from this? Which is good. You want to learn from this. You're willing to learn from this. And I know why. That way you don't have to repeat it. That's the only other reason why you would be showing me the Hermit after all this. But I am sorry, this thing is provoking and provoking and provoking. Like I said, it knows it's supposed to exit this situation. And I don't want you to have to get to that point of full-on tower, but okay. Let's see that Nine of Wands. Let's see that Nine of Wands. I don't know what I was expecting necessarily, but not this. Like I said, you might have got a lot of fire in your chart, particularly Leo, Aries. Like I said, particularly Leo, some of you. And a touch of Scorpio. I was already say with the tower. This. Ooh! Yeah, I'm sick of thinking about this shit too. On your behalf. Ugh. Okay, yeah, no, you're just like, I'm thinking, I don't know what the hell. I'm about to take a look there at that Knight of Swords. I don't know what the situation is, but you're tired of being stressed out by it. You're tired of putting energy into it, flat out. It's like, this situation's not worth it to me to lose my mind over. or spend any more energy on. You're like, however it is I used to perceive this, positively otherwise, I don't anymore. Okay, that is very distinct. There is no way in I will ever feel good about this. I reject this. I reject this situation. I reject the premise of my being involved with it or communicating to it. I reject it. There's that Nine of Swords in the environment. You're tired of being stressed out about this. You're tired of giving this thing energy. Let's see that Knight of Swords. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. What's going on? Taurus, famously not a drama person. Now, don't get me wrong. You will be glued to like a soap opera. You will be glued to it. But you're like, I ain't trying to live that, though. You find Taurus finds drama and high energy tension fascinating, but that's because you don't actually participate in it. You'd rather not. So the fact that you're finding yourself in this, it's extremely uncomfortable. You dislike it a great deal. Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Three of Swords. Wow. Ouch. You're like, I don't want this in my life. I'm learning to heal my heart. You accuse the situation of having broke your heart beyond the state of repairs. You're saying, I have the wisdom in me to know better. The Hermit's here twice. You're like, I know what I need to do as an individual. Positive 9 there, 9 of Pentacles. Three of Swords is like, I hold myself responsible for healing my heart, but not in connection to you or this situation. I will take care of me. I will see to my own needs. I will heal my own heart. But this situation needs to go. It needs to go off. I don't want it in my life anymore. I can't convert the energy. Stop asking me to try. I can't or won't or don't have it in me anymore. I got it in there for me, but not this situation. I reject it wholeheartedly at every... I mean, do you see it? Like, do you see that? Do you see this? But here's what you do stand up for. You stand up for yourself, which is good. Like, I know what I need to do for me. Thank you. But don't ask me to sit here and convert my energy and try to make a happy feeling out of this, because I can't. I just can't, and I don't want to. The environment is asking you to change how you feel about this situation, and you said adamantly no several times. I cannot feel good about this situation. It's in your environment, and I'm so sorry. My action does not go towards this. My energy will not go towards this, but it will go to me. I owe it to myself. I reroute it to myself, which I agree. I don't disagree. Not at all. Okay. All right. Strength is crowning you. Okay. Strength crowning. Knights of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Externally, outside of all this, you have delivered to the best of your abilities your outgoing intentions. So this is the parts of you that are visible. All right, the Knights of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Eight of Wands. You're showing strength to cycle this out. It's very difficult. It argues. It's not easy to exit. And you're like, in the strength and the insistence of that, this is what you've indicated your intents are, and that is to move forward into a space of moving on with my life. And these are the connections I do feel good about. These are the connections that love, care, and support about me, and this is non-negotiable. This is where I move forward. This is what matters. Okay? My inner circle, this is what matters. And you've communicated that to the people who need to know. All right? So you're not being an island here. You're letting people know exactly what you're doing, but these are the people who count. These are the people who love and care about you. Everybody's inner circle is different, okay? Typically called family and friends. But they've earned their space. They emotionally harmonize with you, and you can with them, all right? So these are the healthy support systems in our life that we advocate for, that we love, care about, show up for, talk to. And you're saying, this is how I move forward. And you're the folks who need to know. Okay? This is how I move forward, though. You're the folks who matter. And that feels good. That feels good to reinforce, as it should. So this is very recent. Okay, this is where people can see you. All right? All right, you take your time with that. They're not going anywhere, nor should they. They stand the test in time, those family and friends. And you never know. It's not a competition. You know, some people, their inner circle's very small. Like 5 people, 10 people. Other people, like 50. Oh. To me, that's like a lot. But other people, no, not at all. So I don't know who's in there, but you do. And that's what matters. Okay? That's beautiful. Knight of Wands is in the past. Yeah, I can see where your energy used to be a lot lighter, freer. It was a happier expression for you. Lighter, like I said. More carefree. And whatever this is in the environment that's having a hard time cycling out is asking you to remember that energy. And you went, nope, nope, nope. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Let's see that Knight of Wands. The Sun, the Three of Wands, the World. Oh, honey. Oh, no. What the fuck happened? There was a time when you showed the brightest and lightest of energies to this. You were such a happy Taurus with this. Maybe not all the time, but more often than not. Your energy always moved in a positive position for this. Always. And sometimes it got stretched out, but you're saying, you know what? It's a happiness worth waiting for. It's a happiness worth experiencing. And we stopped altogether. It looks so radical. What the hell happened? It looks so radical. Yeah, no, I mean, I see this situation clearly, Taurus. Show me the goods like you used to. Show me the happy, positive energies like you used to. No. No. And while we're on the subject, out of my life. What happened? I'm very thankful for this. This makes me very happy. Okay. Good. Good. I'm very happy you have a rich emotional world with an inner circle that's tight. You're letting them know what's up with you. Good. Don't be an island, because you have a tendency to be an island sometimes. I don't disagree with it. You made yourself very clear several times over, and that's a very recent past. And I see how it's still playing out in your present day. You are still insisting, no. Last call, last chance. That doesn't fit, though. It doesn't feel right. It was like the final thing, though. The World's on the exit. This one hits so hard. And it's so specific. It seems to be now. I know. See, you want it to be done. I see that. Five of Cups. There it is again. Oh, honey. Somebody did or said something that they can't take back. And I don't know how it was said or the context. All I know is that that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Impression from you is so high today. This is something you typically show temperance. You showed me that. And they expect it of you too. They're like, Taurus, change your mind. Change your energy. I didn't mean it. I take it back. I was just playing, or I didn't know what I was saying. And it's like, the hell you didn't. The hell you didn't. You stepped that line with me, and you can't take that back. I can't unhear it. I can't unexperience it. I can't unfeel it. I didn't do that. You did. Or the situation did. I don't know. But it has asked you twice, maybe even 3 times at this point, to convert your energy back into their favor. See things from their point of view. Not to take it so seriously. Put that good faith and ambition and passion back into them or the situation. And you went, no, 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 no. I know who matters now. I know who counts now. It's like, thank you. Thank you for showing me who you really are. Or the situation, or how you really feel. Now I know. And I am so sorry. It's coming across like that. You have so many beautiful qualities in you that suggest patience, understanding, compassion, and healing. And in a sense of, you know what? I can show this lightness. You know what? I can make this work for me. You know what? I can put a positive spin on this. That's typically the Taurus I'm looking at. So the fact that you're like this right now, it really pissed you off, but more than pissed you off. Anybody can be pissed off. Anybody. You're saying it left an impression on you that you can't get rid of, like a bad taste in your mouth. Okay? Otherwise, you would evoke understanding and compassion, positivity, warmth. You always showed this situation or person the benefit of the doubt. Well, not this time. It's like, Taurus, put your energy back. No. No. It's not me. You really want to cycle this out. You want it to be done. Okay. All right. Let's do that 5 of Wands. I gotta say this. No wonder it's kind of disbelieving and it won't fully exit. Trust me, it understands. It's understand it's been given marching orders. Whatever this is. The situation, a person, blah, blah, understands it's been given marching orders by you to vacate the premise, if you will. Okay. It's had more than a hint, but it's struggling with the hint. It wants to fight back. It wants to fight back for your reaction to it. Come on, be the old Taurus. Don't take it so seriously. Come on. Show me that goodwill and faith like you used to. Oh. It's like my days of being patient with this are over. My days of being respectful towards the energy and trying to put on a happy face, that's over. Now, I grant you, you're very much reacting in the moment, but it's also very authentic. I can't say it's not. It's been consistent this whole time. So this has had time to build. And whatever this is has marked across you as such an offense. It's changed you. It's changed how you perceive the situation or the person. It's changed you, honey. It's changed you. It's more than changed. Okay, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands. There is a tug of war here of energies. There is. And for a while there, it shows you a particular lightness. It's like the goodwill and faith and energy you always put towards this, they're now trying to double back and show you a little bit more of that. But it's hard for them. It's not as easy for them as it was for you. So they are trying to show you their better face, at least temporarily, or the situation is. Okay. How you receive that is up to you. I told you, this thing's on its way out, or rather you're ready to be done with it. You want to be done with it. But it's not done with you. And it's a struggle. You are kind of tempted to turn back around and give this some positivity because it is making an effort. It is making an effort to at least to get you temporarily feel better about the situation or the person before it fully exits or takes its permanent leave. And I see you responding, but I'm not telling you what to do. I would never. I say what's here, not what isn't. I will tell you that you get to choose your level of participation. Okay? You were so adamant that this is done. This is done. You crossed the line. There's no going back, you know? So I don't know if this is a last-ditch effort for you to think well of this before the cycle's complete. I don't know. But it's coming up sooner rather than later. It's like, how can I get you to feel good about this? Huh? I know you said it's done. I know you said it's done. I know you did. I know you did. I know you said you won't turn your mind around or your feeling around on this. Okay. But it is still asking you to lighten up and show it some appreciation, good feeling, goodwill. And that's the only time I really see it contradict you, because you're like, I want to be angry with this, but they're trying so hard. So again, what you actually do is up to you. Okay? I told you were consistent. Right up until here on that bridge, the Five of Wands. What you really do is up to you. Who knows? This time, perhaps, you're officially holding the door open with a little smile on your face before you do it. Okay, bye. I calmed down now. This is as good as it gets. Who knows? But for the Taurus, I'm looking at you returning some positivity. Because someone else is trying to show you some good energies as like a last-ditch effort, like I said. I don't know. To prove a point that they can still evoke some positive emotion from you, I don't know. But I suppose you will sooner rather than later. Actually, it's coming up. Okay, let's take a look at that tower as strengths. I will bring the house down if I need to. All right. Let's see that tower, please. The Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. You're saying the offer for me wasn't so great either. I wasn't always happy either, and that's your truth. You haven't gone there. You could go there if you wanted to, but you haven't. The Tower represents, here's the truth. It's either time you knew or, usually it's from the universe. And then sometimes it's just that internal moment of realization that human beings experience at the weirdest times. Sometimes those towers are big, sometimes they're small. But they always seem to arrive at the right time. You're saying, you got a tower. You got some truths too that you haven't revealed to them. They're not all that great. The best of you in that Ace of Pentacles is in there. You're saying that this connection isn't that strong. I chose to be here. I chose to give to this. I chose, whatever the situation is, again and again, to find happiness in it. Time and again, year after year, season after season. I chose to find happiness. I chose to heal with it. I chose to show this compassion and goodwill. So it's like, I got news for them. They ain't so great. This connection's not that strong. It's made me very unhappy over the years too. But I've always done the best I could. So for some reason, you're saying that would be your version of bringing down the house. I can't help but feel that whatever the situation is, has crossed a line and rejected you in some way that you find to be irredeemable or unforgivable. And you're like, I could have said or done that this whole time. Because let me tell you, you're not the strong connection to me you think you are. Okay? This connection has made me unhappy too. And that's my tower. But I chose to see this as a source of happiness and good feeling for a long time. Okay. That's the truth. You're entitled to it. I mean, if you wanted to reveal that, you could do. You're in the position to do that. You know, you think you're all that? Do you have any idea how much patience I've been giving this connection, or whatever this is? How much kindness and happiness? And you crossed me over this. Let me tell you something, you're not that great. You know, but I chose to show up for this and put good energy to it year after whatever it is. 9 of Swords in the environment. We got to move on. I'm sorry, guys. This is fascinating, but I'm so sorry though. I am so sorry that this is happening so acutely now. But you're right. Whatever this is, it isn't great. This situation or person has flaws too. There's that 3 of Swords again. 9 of Swords in the environment. 6 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's... you know, this breaks your heart. You thought, mechanically speaking, you could make this work a long time. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Because, again, it was your choice. In some way, you understood it satisfied you. But you parting ways with it is all you can think about. And how much it hurts you. Like, there's so many other things I could have done with my energy, but I chose to stay here and show this love and happiness. In some way, this person did not step up for you when you needed them. Or in some way, fundamentally opposed you at the time you needed them the most. And you couldn't have that. No, of course. Page of Wands and the hopes and fears. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. You questioning walking away from this. Is it in your best interest? Are you doing the right thing? Again, only you can determine that. You have to know what your worth is. Okay? So you got to ask yourself, if you're staying in this situation, not if walking away is the right thing, but you staying in this situation, is that worthy of you? It's nice that they're, while you're technically trying to close the door, they're still trying to make you feel good about them. It's, excuse the phrase, but it's not exactly blown up my skirt. You know what I mean? It's not impressing me. It's not a Marilyn Monroe moment, okay, over the vent. No. No, it doesn't feel good at all. It's like, please still feel good about me while we can. I'm not saying the contrition. I'm not saying the apologies. I'm not... I don't know. The Hermit's in the outcome. The The Hermit is in the outcome. Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in the World. Okay, you're sticking to your guns. I was wondering, because it's almost like right here where that tension, you get, it, gosh dang it, it crosses you again. You told the situation to exit once, twice, leave me alone. You're not going to get me to change my energy. It's like, can I at least get you to concede to a smile? And it causes you conflict. It causes you conflict to participate. So I just want to tell you, Taurus, honey, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to. And you're right. You could evoke that tower anytime you want. You know what? You weren't so great. You're not the strong connection you think you are. Like, I know what a lover is. That's not you. In fact, you made me very unhappy for a long time, and then I told myself it's a choice to be happy. And it was a choice to be happy with you or this situation over and over, and I did that for years. So you're not all that in a bag of chips. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're like, I could have told you that any time. You're not all that. You're really not. Here's the best of my offer. And you've made me unhappy for years. You're not the lover you think you are. You could have said that at any time, but you didn't. I don't think you did. It's almost like you will not stoop to their level. I will not tear you down the way you did me. Or I will not reject you in the way that you rejected me. I don't... As far as I can tell, you never revealed your tower. I mean, you could have done. Yeah, but there's a strong sense of, I could have... I could have disillusioned them anytime I wanted. But I didn't. I think that's kind of proof to me how much you actually want to close this out. But this part right here, this little bridge, where it's like it's a point of pride for someone to get you to smile, even a little bit, even if you're kicking them out the door. No, I don't think you need to question, are you doing the right thing? I know you are. Okay. If that means anything. I'm just a tarot lady. You could have turned me off at any point. I was like, this one isn't for me. Oh, thank God. Well, actually, not on a remote B button. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, this is the world. You understanding that your pathway now, I already saw that a couple times, is one of your own design or choosing. And closing this out, being comfortable letting it go. I'm not telling you what to do. You're telling me, and that's for the Taurus I'm looking at. Kind of back here in the opening, I know what's right for me. Me not taking action towards this anymore and trying to be good about it or feel good about it, that's over. I need to turn the attention on me and heal my own heart. I can do it. I have experience. Thank you. I know how to stand on my own 2 feet. I know how to look after myself and my own needs. Thank you. And you mean that. I say it over here too. I will learn to let this go. Turns out I can't do without it. Yeah. I am sorry that whatever this is... Do you notice that? Why is it the thing that you give the most is the first thing you take away, and someone else's, that's the first thing they try to pull on? You showed me a history with whatever this is, where you gave to it a happiness, a sense of positivity, joy, and enthusiasm, even when you didn't quite feel it. You like, I'm going to make myself feel it. I'm going to point myself in that direction again and again. I will choose the sun with this. What does that lady say? It's like choices of happiness. Well, I choose to see the situation as a happy thing. So that's what I do. And you did it time and again. And it's the first thing you withdraw is that happiness, the optimism, the joy, the passion. That's the first thing they start pulling on. Give that back to me. Help me feel better about this situation you're kicking me out of. What? You want me to reassure you? You got this close, honey, and you still could do. You know, you're not the big emotional lover that you think you are. You're not the big supplier of the goods that you think you are. You know, all that positivity and the fucking sunshine, I brought that to the table. It sucks to sit down to an empty table, doesn't it? Myself, personally, you have your reasons for reaching backwards a little bit. It kind of looks like they were trying to score points in the last minute to see you feel good about this before you give them the final heave-ho. I don't know. But you get to choose your own level of participation. If you think that will help ease the argument or get them to ease out of your life any better, then maybe you're right. Clearly it worked because you learn to let this go and you understand that it's right for you, and this is one less balance that you have to be freaked out by anymore. Yeah, your environment's shifting and changing. It feels weird. It's uncomfortable, but that's not to say it's not in your best interest. So that's your real sense of self-worth. Okay? Not how inconvenient things are going to get or how weird the environment or awkward it gets. It's your real sense of self-worth. I am so sorry you got pressed on like that, and you would know best what the situation was where it's like, this was an unforgivable moment or some sort of sense of betrayal. Someone was not there for you in the way that you needed. And you always did your best to keep it in their reflection of positivity, and there's always warmth, sunny, and optimism. But you know what's interesting? The only time you showed me love was in context to yourself. Choose a new direction. Yes. You're right. They weren't the big emotional lover that they thought they were. Like, I got Taurus's best offer, so I'm the best. No. That's a falseness. And it thinks this person's all that in a bag of chips. Maybe just the chips. The stale chips. In the near future, so we see. Yes. Well, this too shall pass, and cliche and bullshit, I know. But I want you to know, as difficult as it is to look at, it's not a walk in the park at all. I still want you to know I'm very proud of you. You're doing the right thing. The only time I see you in conflict is when you choose to smile for the last time for their benefit, I'm assuming. I don't know. And I'm sorry that that environment is so difficult. Number 38. The collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces in action. How can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? Understand it's not for you. It feels very impactful right now, yes. Unforeseen forces in action. Unseen forces in action. Whatever happened that allowed you to convert energy from I'm for this, I'm always for this, I stand up for this no matter how hard it gets, to that's no longer the case. Things were building up to that moment. In other words, not a coincidence. Yeah. We already had the reflection of now in the future. Anyway, that was number 38. I would like to see things for you further out, but that's another reading for another day. It seems like we have enough here that's going to preoccupy you for... I don't know. I don't know. I see it's happening now. When it finally closes out, when you feel absolutely comfortable and reassured in letting this go, you don't hesitate anymore. The cycle's complete. You can breathe easier. You will know. This, though, soon. At some point after you make your declarative to your inner circle that I'm moving on, this is the direction, I hope you support it. G-F-T-I-R. We do, taking away the letter R, we have the word gifts. Yes, you are a gift. The fact that you're always able to see this from a certain point of view of positivity, that's a gift. You really thought you were choosing happiness by choosing this over and over. Okay. And the letter R, perhaps some of you are the gifter in this. You're always gifting. Always giving to it. We have the arrow of Sag. Some of you might have some very strong Sag. I saw consistently fire throughout. A little bit of everybody was here today. Leo, Aries, and then Sag. But yeah, like I said, very strong Sagittarius in your chart. Could be connecting to, or the seasons might be important to you. And then we have the wolf. The cunningness of the wolf. Pursuit, survival, territory, active survival mode, listening to yourself, listening to your instinct, acting on it, okay? Also recognizing too, and not being in denial about, how angry you are, okay? Listen to that. That's real and that's valid. That has to be one of the more interesting towers I've seen. It was under your strengths. You could have told this person at any time. You think this has been the greatest connection for me? You think this was the greatest love or passion of my life? You didn't. That's saying something. It also says how you perceive happiness too is a choice. It says a lot about how you make choices. Make sure you make good ones for you, which I see for you. Taurus, honey, at the end of the day, it was worth it. Worth it. Worth it. I had a long reading with Virgo as well. Don't remember theirs. That seemed like yesterday already. It was worth it. I told them it's worth it. It's worth it to me. Okay, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well.